Let's be real for a second. Maru is the best Terran, so putting that aside, look at his results: 16-12 and 6-5. But if SoulKey's not the best Zerg in the world, who is?
Well, I mean, you've always got Roro up here, and you got like
Rogue and True. Like
True's pretty good.
Su's
probably the closest.
Su's got to be the one if it's not
like,
SoulKey.
well,
yeah.
Like, I love watching those two
Turns
guys
out
play.
they're both on the same team.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, like, True has amazing ZVZ. Like, just watching him last week pull a win that he shouldn't have won. Like, just really intelligent play. Like, I can't wait to his game, too. It's going to be great.
Yeah,
by the way, did you see Su versus Solar? Did you happen to catch that series?
I didn't actually get to catch that
Oh my
season.
god, perfect series. Literally perfect series by Su.
No
it
was 3-0, right?
Yes, and he played every game with no mistakes and crushed Solar so hard.
Yep.
It was like not even. It was like not even like they were. It was like he was playing against like some high-level Masters player or something. That was like the
Su in the
difference
booth during those games. He just looked bored. Even Tasa said it. I think he's just like he looks just kind of bored. Those are so easy for him.
Yeah.
The way he made it look.
But back to things here. It's time, guys, for the rematch. Maru versus SoulKey. Last time Maru won with a 3-1. Can SoulKey bring it back and tie up the series? Let's find out right now on Habitation Station. Uh-oh.
Up here, he used to be in the top right, but now he's floating to the gold. He's in the green.
Formerly in the top right.
It's Maru, of course.
And he's up against SoulKey, of course, spawning to the top left in orange.
And, you know, we haven't seen this in a while. We've seen a lot of Terrans coming out on this map recently, and we just haven't seen it in a while.
Well, I'm wondering, is SoulKey going to try the drone rush that we've been seeing quite often?
It just depends on the placement of the buildings, I feel. Was it actually in DreamHack we saw Bunny do this, and I think it was against Jadong. Don't quote me on that, because I've been watching a lot of DreamHack games, and that stuff's happening for me at like 6 o'clock in the morning. But I know we saw somebody try to defend this in a similar fashion, but I don't think he will drone pull. I don't think he's going to do that. It's been kind of figured out that if you can still win if they wall when you do that, but like it's kind of based on whether or not you kill the SCV that's building the barracks or not. You know what I mean? Right. So I don't think SoulKey's going to go that way. I think he's just going to play defensively. The question is Maru going to 2-racks here, or is he going to like rush Hellbats off gold minerals?
I think we could see 2-racks for sure. No, because it's Maru. Like Maru loves aggression, and I'd be surprised if he doesn't. But if he doesn't, we could definitely see a Hellbats follow up.
Well, SoulKey's not
scared
one of the two,
here. I feel.
Goes hatch first.
And he's going to see the 2-racks go down right away with that Overlord, of course. And he's just like, yeah, I know exactly how much time I need. He looks really confident taking that hatch. Yeah,
but going for a 13 pool here, so he knows exactly what he's up against. It's going to be a rush. He needs to get that spawning pool out. The Zerglings out as quick as possible. Cutting drones for it. Very smart. And yeah, here comes the first SCV. Going to try and put down that bunker.
He wants to monitor, SoulKey does, whether or not the gas gets taken, how many SCVs get pulled. He wants to know exactly how many SCVs will pull. Are you pulling 4 like normal? Are you only going to pull 1 and poke a little bit in transition? Or are you going to pull like all your SCVs and I need to freak out like, big time and pull all my drones as well? He needs to know that. So that Overlord gives him a lot of extra info. So it's going to be 4 in total, 3 additional. So, okay, no, he does bring the 4th one. It's pretty standard to do 5 SCVs with this.
Don't exactly know how many hit points that SCV has, but taking a lot of damage.
And look at the position on that bunker. That SCV is so safe right now.
So difficult here.
Oh, that's like the Zerg's worst.
Now it's on the outside.
Leapfrogging here. He just has too many SCVs though to defend it. He can't kill it even if it's exposed.
Yeah.
He should start leapfrogging though. The spine crawler gets started first, and he's actually gonna have to use his SCVs here, to fight this a little bit. That first spine is going to have to be canceled. Remade instantly. And here come the Zerglings, though. And I think SoulKey's actually pretty fine here, I would say. I mean, I've said that before, and we have seen Maru pull off some crazy stunts, but...
Oh my god!
Nice!
6 around on 2 of those Zerglings.
This is a big problem now, because that spine crawler is not going to be able to defeat the bunker with repair here. Great micro by SoulKey. He targets that one Marine. Does not get it, though.
Gets an SCV. That spine crawler is about to finish, though, but the bunker's done as well.
Oh, the zoning here by Maru is superb. I don't think the Spines can reach the SCVs at the back. Let's find out. Oh, they have to go around, though. Gives him one shot off, gets one SCV, gets a second.
Oh, and they should be able to get this.
Yeah, I think he's going to get it with the Lings over there now as well. This has been held. Third Spine is canceled. Bunker is down, no salvage. May lose another Marine, not quite. But a great hold here. This game isn't over by any means, but still.
Well, that's the power of the gold base. You have a great follow-up. You got SCVs on gold. You can follow up so easily.
This is like stage 1 of the push. There's like 3 more stages.
Oh, there's at least like until that gold is mined out. Like there's a lot of stages to this.
He's gotten through the first one. He has 2 spine crawlers. He's getting his queens up. He's trying to hold on here. Looks okay for now.
See 2 gas going down from Maru. So definitely going for some kind of tech, probably into the Hellions, Hellbats soon after, but there is 2 spine crawlers up, so any kind of pushing is going to be a little bit difficult.
Unburrows that spine crawler.
That's actually kind of dangerous, like if there was a Marine run by.
Yeah.
But no, not today.
Yep. And he's going to move the other one a little bit safer. Notice he still has full coverage of the ramp. There's no way the Marines can run by. In there as well. It's definitely not going to happen. He's got to be careful. He's like taking a lot of pot shots on those Marines. He just don't want to like get his Marines too low. Without Medivacs are a long way away.
Kind of just a soft contain there, like just trying to stop any sort of creep spread getting out, anything towards the third base.
Yeah.
JINAIR, which is very important.
I mean, SoulKey is just moving ever so carefully forward. Doesn't get Ling speed. Doesn't get a Baneling Nest. He's just going to rely on Lings for now. And I don't know about this breakout with slow Lings. What do you think about this from Moonglade?
Well, it looks like he really wants to start getting the creep out, which is very important. But it is a big investment into Zerglings. Wow.
Yeah,
that's
up to 14.
That's actually like... And he only just started speed, so I wonder if he...
Well, Maru doesn't know this, and he only has 1 bunker over there now. He used to have 2, and now with just the 1, I think this will be pretty good for SoulKey.
Making even more.
He's actually going to...
That's actually a lot of Zerglings. Considering the Sim City of Maru, it's going to be a waste here.
Well, I mean, to get out of his base, I think it's like...
Yeah,
it's too much, right?
Way
like,
more than enough. Like
it's very aggressive, and it looks like he might want to actually make something of this. Maybe he's going to try and maybe he's looking for like extra bases or something. Like, is there something at the natural? Is there something in the main? Is there something I can kill? But I mean, the Sim City of Maru is perfect, and no Zerglings is going to do any damage in that base.
Without speed, like he can't do anything with these either. The Hellions, before their Hellbats even can contest them quite nicely. Yeah. Moving out over here with these Marines is so risky, though. He needs to turn those around.
Considering how many Zerglings are on the map, it's definitely a bit of a risk.
I don't think he knows that, though, so he's actually got to be careful here.
Yeah.
He just doesn't know that he needs to be careful. Armory's getting close to being done. He's got 4 Hellions out now, soon to be Hellbats. Overlord gets picked off here, does see the Armory. He has no idea whether or not Maru has another base or not. I think he's got a good guess, and the Lings do go over there, so I think he's probably pretty confident that it's just 1 base right now.
And guys, speed is about to go down, and Baneling Nest on the way. He's committed so many Lings to this. He has such a low number of drones right now, only 27 on 2 bases.
Oh.
This is SoulKey trying to go. It's not raised, and he gets in.
Oh, this is a huge mistake here by Maru, but 1 Hellbat actually is going to do just fine against those first few Lings. The question is, can he actually get a second one over here? He does, but the SCVs seem to be pulled away. Why is he fighting with his SCVs? I actually don't even understand.
What a mistake.
Wow, that was like...
That
was actually so bad. Like, I'm like, is that Maru in the booth that we just saw? Like, whoa!
I think he's completely panicked. He was not expecting that whatsoever. But he's doing a counter drop here, so he could make something work. But 8 Banelings are being morphed at the same time.
Yeah, he doesn't have any Marauders. He doesn't have enough Marines to target them perfectly. He's going to have to split so well here, and he needs to make sure his Hellbats don't get hit by the Banelings.
Yeah, he's going to have to do some amazing splits if he wants to do any damage here.
Splits so far looking decent.
Banelings coming in, they get decent hits on those Hellbats, but again, nice splits on the Marines. Still has a lot, but still, the Spine Crawler's coming in here and burrowing. He's got 3 Queens.
I just feel like the key here is he doesn't have Hellbats anymore. The Banelings hit those, and he needed to prevent that. Doesn't have his depots raised here yet again. Now he's going to have to kite these with these Hellions. Going to lose 1 of them before it can even morph. He just cannot be losing these units right now. SoulKey has almost, in my eyes, already just secured a win here. He could take a 3rd base now.
Well, I mean, look at the drone count on the natural. So it's still kind of even in economy. But, I mean,
that gold base isn't going to last forever either.
The run by did way too much damage. Way too much damage.
It cut his SCV count in half.
Oh, yeah.
Maru's like nearly up to 26, and now he's at 12, up to 14 now. It was just too big of a hit, it seems. He's trying to do damage here now, but SoulKey's holding it perfectly fine.
He's holding it very well, but SoulKey's economy is just not good. Not good for a Zerg in this point.
Well, the medevac count is getting higher.
Oh my goodness. Is it actually going to happen again? He needs to lift the racks.
Oh my god.
He needs to lift the racks. Oh, he's blocking with SCVs, but he needs to get out.
Oh, and they get in.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh. And that's just way too much damage. 7 SCVs going down as well, up to 25 SCV kills now.
This should actually not be happening.
No, this is actually embarrassingly bad. I'm gonna actually like say the controversial words like this is embarrassingly bad.
He's like really caught off guard the first time, and since then he just hasn't really been reacting very well.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I don't know. I mean, he's just in a hard place here, especially after the first drop. He's like constantly.
But I mean, he's still doing it right. All the banelings are gone here.
Yeah.
So these Zerglings. He could actually make this work.
You know, maybe so. I mean, that's a lot of medevacs here.
Oh, wow.
And those banelings are not morphing in the right spot.
Such a scrappy game, both on such low economy. This actually could go Maru's way at this point. That is just too cost effective.
He's just killing these units as they spawn. He's camping the larva a little bit here. And there's just so many medevacs. He can just continue to heal these Hellbats. Here come the Zerglings. Hellbats here are doing so much damage to the Queens. Honestly, I don't even know if they should have been targeting the medevacs earlier. It's hard to say. There's so many medevacs.
I feel like they really should have. They should have definitely been helping out with the medevacs a lot sooner.
What a game this has turned out to be.
It's so close.
He's controlling the ramp now, and his reinforcements constantly coming across here. More Hellbats.
I don't know, man. And those 2 medevacs are doing so well. These spine crawlers are not burrowed. They get transfused.
Oh, he's trying to transfuse them, but one will go down here in just a second. The second one targeted down as well. Too much healing power on these medevacs. He just doesn't have the larva he needed off of just 2 hatch.
Oh, wow. Just like parade drop push.
What
is this
are
doing
we seeing, man? Lose all your SCVs, you got a gold base and Hellbats, it's no problem.
Well, I mean, if you're cutting drones this hard, it's still not enough to deal with a Terran on a gold base.
Yeah, I mean, he was, what, 26 on 2 base?
Yeah, he was way too low on that natural for sure. Very aggressive.
He got up to 37 eventually, but he was journeying too hard, it seemed. Like he just didn't have enough here, and with good splits, all these banelings go down. He's got 5 roaches on the way, but still, there's just more streaming across the map from Maru continuously.
I mean, just think about how one-sided it would have been if that first Ling run-by didn't do anything. Like, can you imagine how much more one-sided this would have been for Maru? He would have had a perfect economy to do all these dropping and constant harassment, while SoulKey would have had his cut drones. And he finally gets some roaches up, which he needed a long time ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's take a step back and, like,
go down, but still.
Let's look at the numbers here that are left. 20 harvesters. He's already been able to come up from like 2 back up to 20. Maru has 24 drones out here, but it's just so much DPS on these Marines. Roaches are just not very good at fighting against Marines, but with the Hellbats, there's some extra AoE DPS here.
Well, he's definitely got the army now, so he can actually deal with this if he gets some good roach shots off.
More roaches come out. They need to be fighting the ones over there to the north.
They need to come over and join here.
Some drones.
I want to see how low those roaches are. Honestly, they've got to be so low at this point.
He's going to hold it.
He holds, but you know he's only on 22 drones. But the thing is, Maru still doesn't have another CC. He's moved to SoulKey's gold base. He has taken SoulKey's gold base. He's now going to start to drop mules and transfer these workers across. He's out of position here. There's a lot of Marines on the high ground. I think he needs to invest in a bunker right now. I think he needs
he needs a bunker so badly.
He really does. It's a lot of Marines here. He's going to have to pull the SCVs. He needs to pull them. And they start the fight here. He's got so many minerals banked up now. A bunker would be so nice for him. Picking off some of these roaches, anything he can get is so huge right now. It's almost like he needs to be microing each individual Marine in and out of the medevacs right now.
SCVs come off again
to
fight. One more roach joins and a couple more Zerglings coming in here. 2 banelings being morphed in the low ground.
His reinforcements are cut off. I think this is actually maybe too much, but then again, SCV is doing work here. They're also being healed by the medevacs. Banelings, though, I think are going to be the nail in the coffin here. Maru is down now to 7. No more units here. So like lift his SCVs up and fly back.
Oh my god. And yeah, this base is gone, and so is the economy.
That's game. Nothing to recover from here.
Roaches are just too strong against this composition. With no Marauders whatsoever, no stim, you just can't DPS them down. There's no way with Hellbats and Marines.
Maru was so close.
He was so close.
He was so close to squeaking this one out, but the roaches got squeaked out first.
Wow.
GG.
SoulKey gets revenge.
Unbelievable. What a scrappy game.
That was a sick game.
Sick. That was
mad sick indeed,
That was gnarly, dude. What we just saw.
Like that, I was not expecting that. That roach switch right at the end just completely saved it for him.
Yeah, you know, it just, I felt like you know, had he just raised his depots or raised his
Yeah.
barracks.
Well, it's too big of a mistake. That can't happen.
Yeah,
like,
they just can't happen. It can't happen twice. And then after it happens, he's like looking at his, he's like spamming them into like the biggest place for them to all blow up. It's like pure panic what we saw there.
Pure panic. He didn't lift his racks like he should have and just bailed out. Like he just panicked. And that definitely cost Maru a lot. Oh man, I can't believe that game.
Yeah, I mean, Moonglade, you were saying like if he kept his economy and didn't lose that many SCVs, like that drop pressure would have been so much more strong.
And it would have been
he wouldn't have been able. He wouldn't have had enough time to squeak out the roaches and stop the attack. There would have been just too much.
It was already like ridiculously close. Like in the main with Hellbats and Marines like chasing drones around, sort of close.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That was, you know, a very scrappy game. A lot of extra queens there helping him hold. On in the end, wow, like I'm pretty speechless right now. But we are going to go into back-to-back Zerg versus Zergs now. We will see both of them.
That's what I'm so happy today. There's so many Zergs.
This is a great day, guys.
Well, only time will tell exactly, you know, what sort